Hey everybody, welcome to Path of Exile. Welcome to Harvest League. Um, it's a brand new league. We're not a brand new player, but yeah, we're gonna be playing. Well, we're gonna, as you know by the thumbnail title, we're gonna be playing a hardcore character in Harvest League, and we're gonna play the Templar,
You
which we
swore
played very
soul
little
and
of,
soul to serve God and the Order of the Templar.
and we're gonna name our
For years
Templar
you built a life upon
Three
faith,
Horns
only to smite it asunder with one sinful blow. And is that not the greatest folly of all?
and
To
Long
lose
Necks.
faith when it's all you have left? You were once
Yep,
chosen of God.
one shot, one kill. We do have a build guide that we're gonna be going off of. Coincidentally enough, full disclosure, this is actually my second attempt at this. And the first one went so poorly that we started over.
Death gives no solace
We got caught in some
captured
fire.
land.
We're going to skip all tutorials. We don't need tutorials. Yeah, we know. We know. So yeah, it didn't go so hot. Which it's fine. I kind of expected a little bit since I don't know how to play this class specifically. And yeah, you're pretty weak when you first start out the game. You got to be real careful. Which we weren't being real careful. The nice thing is we weren't actually that far in the game. Like minutes in. So yeah, I don't know. I have expectations that we should be able to beat our previous score uh, in the Metamorph League, which was, or not Metamorph. I'm sorry, the Delirium League. I went the wrong way here. We managed to beat or get to Katava at the end of Act 5, and then we died there. That's the farthest we've made it on um, hardcore. So our goal this episode is to, or this series rather, is to just get through the initial part of the game. That's how we're playing. Not great right now. Let our mana drop all the way down. If you guys are looking for a series that, you know, the person manages to level all the way to max level in like 5 hours, and it's this is not the one. We are relatively new to the game. We are new in town. No, yeah, we're fairly new. We did play through a little bit of Metamorph, like a week or two, and then Deluxe up here. Yeah, I think we could probably face tank him here. Leave. But we're actually already out of. We played Metamorph for a week or two, and then we played all of Delirium, to which we learned a lot about the game. We still have a lot to learn, but is he actually going to kill us here? Yeah, he could potentially kill us. We're going to have to disengage. Wow. We're going to have to disengage, and there's some trash here. God. In fact, I don't think we... Just for real? So last time I came through, I destroyed him, but for whatever reason, he's giving me the business right now. I hate this glacial hammer skill. I'm not really a fan of it. We actually probably need to farm up quite a bit of flash charges here, just so we don't get tripped up. And his health, I don't think will reset. Again, this is hardcore. We don't want to die. If we die, it's game over. You guys want to know where I died the first time around, which I just removed that recording, was the first elite that you meet on the other side of Lion Eyes, the one that drops the fire on the ground. Wow, that's it then. Huh. She actually did a lot of fire damage to us, and we just kind of stood in it. Kind of sucked. I mean, we almost killed her, but you can see there on my left, there's a character already at, or player already at level 66. And that's because the game's been out for, well, not the game, but the patch has been out.
It would seem my god has no
That was a pretty good drop there.
just yet.
Much better than the last one. The patch went live about 4 hours ago, so in 4 hours, people are already level 60. So that just shows you how good some of these people are leveling. It's going to take us way longer than 4 hours to level to 60, but I think we've gotten better at it. Gotten better at the game anyway. I don't know about leveling. Or hardcore. This is only our... I say only our. We've made more than a few attempts at this. Alright, plates. We'll stick with that. Let's turn these quests here real quick.
God hasn't.
See what we got. Okay, so I am following a build guide, and the build guide says to run lightning tendrils. Now, the problem I have with lightning tendrils is a bit wonky, in my opinion. This, we probably want to put this on. And we probably want this to be move. I think that was our issue, actually. We were trying to move and just attacking him. Out of all this gear, what do we want to keep and what do we want to... I want to identify that. We got some pretty good drops there from Hillock. Last time we went through, we just got greens. Or commons, rather. Not greens. What I'm talking about. Definitely going to put that on because that's... Yeah, it's cool. Free stats there. Can we wear an unidentified helm? I don't know. No, we can't. But the nice thing is when we saw this, we should be able to... 12 strength, 41% physical damage, 60. Yeah, that's good. Even though these two aren't going to be connected. We could connect, actually. I don't know why, but... Sure. And then... The helm. So we're going to sell this stuff. A little tip I can give you guys that I saw during the race. Type NN and let's just double check. It'll tell you if there's any movement speed boosts inside of here. Just something you... Well, first let's sell the gear we're not going to use. I kind of fumbled with this last time we came through here. It was real awkward. And I'm feeling like I'm doing it again here. Actually, I don't have any scrolls. I think we want to keep the helm, though. Yeah, we got our stash. We're good to go. How many other skills? We don't. Our goal here is to casually work our way to the end of the game, the epilogue, without dying. For me, that may mean to farm. What's happening here? I think Lightning Tendrils looks like a decent skill. Sure. Bit awkward how vulnerable you are, though. I don't think this is the end game skill, obviously. I don't know if that was obvious or not, but I'll show you guys where we we'll get tons of those. I'm not really worried about saving them for something special. Boots, did we need that? I think we did. Actually, do we have a filter? I don't think we do. It's good. Didn't I pick up boots just now? Oh, we put them on. Yeah, we have auto equip on. But here's the unique one. Should be in here somewhere. Maybe she's up here. Actually, this looks like the Harvest League right up here. See the emblem on the top right on the minimap? Alright, so already it's going better than last time. Which is not saying much. That is in fact the case. And this is our first Harvest League here. Now, I don't know what's going to happen, really. Really use some Wisdom Scrolls, though, I know that.
Do you seek to grow your power, Exile?
I do seek to grow my power. Let's take a look at leveling, where he wants us to go. It's, I think it's just straight up this way. Down this way. Kind of weird how the guy has it set up, this build guide. I'll put a link to it in the description. If I didn't say we are following a build guide, we are. He's got different sections for different parts of the leveling, so we have to use Orbs of Regret to kind of flesh that out.
I was born on this land. I have lived my whole life on this land. I will die on this land. And when that day comes, with its blessing, I hope I will stay dead. We Asmeri are few, but when the land's whispers grew silent, my brothers and sisters turned their backs on me. In that exile, we have something in common. If you wish to do more than feed the shambling dead, you will need to grow strong. I have seen what you are capable of. You show promise, but you are a sapling, not yet shaped by the savage winds that break most. If you wish to stand where others fall, ensure you've collected all the seeds and follow me. I have something to show you.
We have no game plan for this, by the way.
If you wish to do more than feed the shambling dead, you will need to grow strong. I have seen what you are capable of. You show promise, but you are a sapling, not yet shaped by the savage winds that break most. If you wish to...
Okay, so we did read. Okay, Oshabi, let's do it.
This way, Exile. This is the sacred grove. I am its warden, and you are its guest. Within its soils lay great secrets. Powerful secrets. You have seen the animating forces of Rayclast, yes? The dead do not stay dead. The living are shaped and...
Oh, what?
This is the sacred grove.
Okay, we're fine.
I am its warden, and you are its guest. Within its soils lay great secrets.
Great
Powerful
secrets.
secrets. You have seen the animating forces of Rayclast, yes? The dead do not stay dead. The living are shaped and twisted by unseen forces. Here, in this garden, we may peer into the patterns of life. We may separate the monster from its creator, and, if the garden allows, we may wield its creative energies. Do you see what grows near here? Something sleeps within, and it grows restless. Wake it. Kill it. This is what the garden asks of you.
Okay, this could be really dangerous here. We could potentially wake this stuff up and just die to it. So we have to be careful here. Spawns a level 2 monster when harvested. Ought to harvest it though. There's going to be a bunch of level 2 monsters? Yeah. Okay. A little bit, not free. Make sure these don't explode here. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Craft with the collector, small mana flask. Take that. I don't have any wisdom scrolls. Need wisdom scrolls, please. Funny that. Okay, so we did this. This is a wild life force collector. Store wild life force 0 of 50. Requires 8 more fully grown wild seeds to begin harvest. Okay, so we pulled 6 out of this. Spawns a level 7 monster when harvested. Condense 17 life force. L7. Item sockets are not empty. So if we remove that, we can use. This is the life force set again, which has 17. So now we can do one of these. Reforge is a rare item with new random modifiers, including a caster modifiire. But a random non-caster modifier from an item. That's a new caster modifier. Reforge the color of a non-red socket on an item, turning it red. Reforge a rare item with a new random modifiers, including a physical modifier. Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll do it just to test it. If we craft this, 12 strength, 41, 6, and 1. I'm guessing it's not going to remove the implicit modifiers. So we lost whatever the 10 was. I'm not even sure what that was. Reforge a rare item with a new random modifier. Caster modifier. So we can do this and then see what new thing we have. Nah, I'm not sure what we picked up. I wasn't paying attention to what everything was, but that's fine. And then that's wasted, so we put that back away and equip our thingamajig. And I guess that's it.
Separated from its creator, that creature will not rise again. The collector that draws upon the bloom siphons a power that normally runs undetected through all living things on Rayclast. The life force. It is this which brings the dead back, hungry and fearless. It is this which twists and breaks the living, because we do not know how to wield it. But that is changing. Take the seeds you found outside and plant them in the sacred soils around the collector. We shall draw out the life force once more.
Now, she's trying to kill us here because if we harvest this, we're going to be in trouble. Condense 3 life force. What does that do? Oh, we got to keep it and use it elsewhere. Stash items can only be selected for crafting and not be moved into your inventory for crafting. Oh, this by condensing the life force, this is going to toggle between your main inventory and stashed items. Only be selected for crafting. Okay, so that takes us to our stash. That's cool. We don't have condensed life force, so let's see what that does. Condensed the life force. Is that in our inventory? No. Now, how do we plant these seeds? Oh, do we just okay. She's gonna want us to harvest them again, I think, but
the garden sings with a
no, maybe not.
You are a welcome guest here, Exile. The seeds planted here will be safe as they take root. I will ensure this. In time, they too will bear fruit. You may find other seeds, and when you do, I ask that you gather them and return. If we are to wield these wild energies, we will need a great many seeds. I will see you soon.
Decoration now available in your hideout. Okay. Is there a seed stockpile? We didn't put any in there. Can we sell stuff to her? Yeah. So that's basically it. And then over time, this. We can't actually even look. Okay. All right, I'm kind of getting it here, and then we've got a ton of plots we're eventually going to be able to build in. This looks very interesting, and some of the tier 4 crafting things look really good, actually. Very different from last league, new league. But some of the it's all based around crafting, if you guys could tell. So by killing the monsters that come out of the sea, we get this energy. This is my assumption anyway. I could be slightly wrong about this. And then we're allowed to modify a piece of gear. It's all crafting based. Very different from the last league. I think I get it though, and I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if we can really utilize it this playthrough. We're gonna try to just utilize everything a little bit better. Yep, there's the mob that killed me last time. I think before engaging her, let's go and just put on this. Could have put on a helmet there too, but brings fine. Since we understand a little bit about crafting and just a little bit more about the game, we should be able to actually level a little bit better here by using all of our currency and instead of just saving it for nothing like we did. Lightning tendrils? Yeah, she's going down. So this is where it gets a little dicey there. She has a flame dash, but she's dead this time. Let's pick up all the blue ones. In fact, can we put on movement speed shield? That's pretty good. We're gonna put this on too. We need wisdom scrolls. That's really what we need. Pretty bad. It's a good thing we didn't die there though. It's a good sign too. I'm actually really not sure how we died the first time. To that. I think we went a little bit faster than we did this time. So anyway, about the modifiers. Yeah, so there's 4 different tiers. So as you kill harder ones, you get better, basically better crafts. And the last ones are like, I think you get to select which modifier you replace on any item. And then just put a brand new one. I think you can, this is the way I'm thinking about it in my mind, is you can, you could remove like an item on a unique, potentially, or a stat, and put a stat from like an elder mod, right, which are really powerful. You get rid of like trash ones and make your own, basically make your own high tier, highly customizable gear. I could be wrong about that too. It could be not quite how it works now. Or no, I was gonna say one thing I saw that they did in the speed run thing that I watched, which I didn't watch all the way through, but I watched quite a bit of it. They will utilize teleport scrolls a lot more than I was when I tried to level. Kind of quickly travel between places, which I mean it makes sense, right? Hopefully we'll try. So like right here. Nah, it's not really useful here. There's one that they do way later on in the, well, not way later, but in the sunken caves up here. That was actually really well placed. I actually don't even have any teleportation scrolls. Yeah. So we're going to try to actually utilize our teleportation scrolls quite a bit more this playthrough. When we were playing before and leveling, even while mapping too, it took us forever to realize that you could use them almost like checkpoints, right? Teleportation scrolls. And this is really useful in a league where you can die. Here we can't die, so it's still less useful for that. This is the guy we're supposed to kill. I think we have some cold resist, though. He did. Beautiful. Simple robe.
I am no beast of burden.
Let's drop it on the let's drop it on the ground, Templar. Portal scroll, okay. Not teleportation scroll, it's a portal scroll. I think we're gonna. No, I think we are gonna take it slow and just kill some stuff here too, just for XP. We can get out of the curve, less chance of dying. I think if you're really trying to race, you wouldn't do stuff like this, but we're not. We're not really capable of that anyway, so not gonna be doing that. I actually do have high hopes of finishing. Wow. I think I swing from minute to minute. That's probably a waste of a portal scroll there, to be honest with you guys. Alright, Nessa. Quicksilver Flask. Yep, no brainer. From all these, Arcane Surge is what we want. So we want blue. Perfect for the... That's... Yeah. Sell some items here. Hopefully we can get a wisdom scroll for maybe these boots. Do this shield too. It's pretty good. Got this one. Rusted sword. We have 3 of these. We can't wear that. Why? Oh, it's a shield. I always get that confused. Boots. Well, we can't wear the boots because then we'll lose our linkage here. So let's see.
Goodbye.
Ooh.
You managed to salvage Shaky.
Let's hang on to these for a second. We might actually put those on. I think we grab the movement speed from this. I don't know. Is dexterity our main stat? It might be. I think we probably crash all that. I always play with Quicksilver on 3, so change anything there. Sir, do you have a helm, but it costs 1 scroll of wisdom? I think we could probably sell these boots for scroll of wisdom. No, or of alteration.
Farewell.
Crap. We know it's fun. We can go ahead and start the. Yeah, let's put currency like in the middle here. Let's make it more dollar-esque. Currency, that's fine. Actually, I think I want to hang on to that. Hang on a second. Can we? You know, now that I'm thinking about it, no, we actually need an orb of transmutation. With an orb of transmutation, we can actually start crafting a little bit. And this is where understanding the basic part of crafting, I think, is really important at the start of this game, because right, I can just add affixes to my gear that, like right now, I currently don't have. Like, just by understanding that I can attach that to a piece of gear, right? The currency that drops, even though we don't have any currency yet. We probably will here shortly, which is why it's actually probably worthwhile to pick up everything we find. Wait, okay, I put it on. I did pick that up. Even though I don't know if the common, when you sell common gear, if it actually gives you just kind of doing some XP farming.
The path
If you
will be
actually,
clearer with each bloody step.
and we will use this right away. Yeah. Oh, we do have a skill point here. The idea, and this is something we weren't doing, when we were playing hardcore before, is we weren't using our currency like at all. Especially, no, just not even at all, really. So if we could do that, should be at least slightly better off than we were before. Seeds just hatch.
Seeds won't grow out here,
The seeds just pop out. That's not ready yet for some reason, which is 8. Oh, so we need to plant more.
Have you ever considered trading the sword for a plow, Exile?
And then it still does take time. So they quarter level every time you come in, looks like. I had not considered that, no. Oshabi. Wonder if she's Irish. Oshabi. Oh, probably not. Just got an itchy ear. It's always the worst, itchy ears. Always get itchy ears when I'm playing Path of Exile. I know where we're supposed to go. I'm just trying to farm a little bit of XP here, where it's a little bit safer. I really do. I would love to beat the game on hardcore. It's like my goal. I don't want to fail this. I mean, nobody wants to fail anything they're doing, right? That probably goes without saying. But I think we had a pretty good run last time. The Delirium did make it really hard to do. If you guys are unfamiliar with how the Delirium worked, there was like a portal in every map zone, and so there's going to be these seed things in every map zone too, right? Every time we go into a new zone, there'll be seeds to collect, because that's how leagues work, right? Every time we enter a zone, the league mechanics refreshed. Anyway, so Delirium, you would go in, and then this fog would be out there, and all these mobs would just be roaming in the fog, and mobs that were already in the area would just be more powerful based on being affected by the fog. And so you would try to run through the whole map and kill everything at once and stuff. And there was also like little explosion pods that you could run over that would chase you, and then they would blow up on you. So it was difficult to survive, just based off that. Like this league feels a little bit more controlled, just a hair, and we're a little bit more controlled of a player now too. So I actually do have high hopes for us at least beating our old record of Katava Act 5. We almost had Katava too. We blinked right into him. The middle beam right at the very end. Or one of the middle beams. The last middle beam he summoned. I believe that's how that went down. Could be wrong. And we took a couple attempts at that. I don't think we're gonna... if we get to like level 40 or 50 and then we die on this, I think we're just gonna go right to non-hardcore. Because last league we made the mistake of continuously trying to level a hardcore character over and over again, and Chromatic Orb, nice. I really can't do anything with it. Right? Yeah, so we made the mistake of continuously trying to level up hardcore character, and by the time we actually got to Standard League, not Standard League, but non-hardcore, we didn't really know what we were doing. Retribution, 14% increased damage. Minions deal 10% increased damage, 5% increased attack speed, 10 strength. Select. Go for AoE nodes and big damage nodes first. While you're heading into the Witch territory, you can also pick up Elemental Overload. It'll be a big damage boost. Incinerate hits for a ton of times. There'll be no problem to keep this buff up all times. Feel this thing that's yeah, I guess Retribution. I mean, that's what he's got us down for, but I don't think the final build has us picking that. No, it does. Okay. Actually, maybe we can just go off the final build to some degree. There's probably some overlap there. I can't remember. Do we go in the cave first, or do we go up here first? Actually, don't remember. This is what I'm talking about. This is my inexperience showing in this game. A little bit. The fetid pools, okay. We do have to clear the fetid pools. It's kind of a pain in the butt. So somebody at level 62 has died. Position 24 on the ladder. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. That's one of the fun things about playing hardcore is watching other people die. So that guy was in 24th, or gal was in 24th place, and been playing for 4 hours straight or whatever. You know what? Actually, this episode might almost I was gonna say it might almost be at an hour. I think we might make this initial one 2 hours, although I would like to get this video up today because we missed the normal 12 o'clock upload. Because the game wasn't out yet, which we were going to do. We knew we were going to do it. Not like we necessarily missed it. So if I do an hour-long video, I can actually get it uploaded, which I think we will do. We'll just do an hour and upload it. And then maybe the next couple of videos will be 2 hours. Maybe. That's one of the disadvantages about being so slow in this game for me. Is by the time I post the second video tomorrow, people will have videos uploaded of 0 to endgame. Not that I really care. So they're not really my competition, but I mean, it's just how do you compete with people wanting to watch one or the other? We're learning here, guys. If you want to see us take it slow, you'll learn. Maybe you'll learn something here, maybe you won't. I don't know. I can't guarantee anything. You'll definitely learn that we have a lot to learn. At a bare minimum. He doesn't want to be our beast of burden. Here for the copyright claim on that. It was almost pitch perfect. The clear the fetid pools. Clear the fetid pools. We might pop in and do some Standard League episodes where we're trying to finish off the rest of the maps. I think I told you guys, maybe if you guys watched my Final Fantasy series, you probably got a small update on what's going on with that. I did finally manage to make it to 92, and almost to 93 actually. Back to Tarkale. You have a portal scroll? Do Um, yeah, we're almost 93. And let's see. I'm going to have to amplify, which is just more damage. Can we get some defense here? Let's go this way. We'll hit this one on the way back, I think. What is It's strange. The tree has no. The tree hasn't changed. He goes up here. Hits this and then hits this. What is this? 40% more elemental damage if you've dealt a crit in the past 8 seconds. Your critical strikes do not deal extra damage. Elements never count as being from critical strike. You are not a vanishing spark, but a patient ember waiting to seed a great fire. We'll go down first, I guess. Mr. Darkley. Frostbomb, Holy Relic, Totem, Ancestral Protector. He has us picking up. We should get Dash or Flame Dash. Clarity. Have access to Clarity. Summon Holy Relic. He's not really giving us a lot to work with here as far as what we're supposed to pick up. Flesh and Stone, which is not here. Ancestral Protector, Vigilant Strike. Yeah, I don't know, guys. Probably not one of these. Maybe Holy Relic. Probably not Flame Totem. Although a red one's not bad. Tax enemies now. I think Holy Relic just because it's like a free real estate essentially. Okay, and then also Frostblink, I guess.
A necromancer.
For now.
Just the one, was it? Guess the bastard got a bit lonely, decided to make himself some pets. Wow. Good to see you don't mind getting your hands good and filthy.
Yeah. Sure. Aye.
I've traveled inland on the Emperor's Road.
Pain in the butt. Let's sell almost all these items. Any white items we could probably sell. 21 max life. We'll take the... Oh, we can't do that while we have this window open. One of my complaints is you can't equip stuff with this window open. It's a pain in the butt. Increase mana regen. Oh, the health. Small life flask. Recovers 50 mana. 27 elemental resistances during flask effect. Small life flask. Now 28 to max life. Okay. And then if we bit of strength, a bit of armor, a bit of life, lightning resistance, and fire and 6 cold, I think probably would be the better of the two. Pair up anything? Not really. Would like to put these boots on here.
Still alive.
Do we have like a should probably be a helm we'd have to buy. Red, green, blue helm. Good. Or pair of gloves. Just trying to play really safe, guys. That's all we're trying to do. Who do I actually need? Red. We need blue, red. I guess. Really, what we're looking for. Or another pair of boots with movement speed. Yeah, these are almost too good to pass up. You know, even blue would probably work because we don't. Yeah, we're not even using glacial hammer, so blue is fine. Blue socketed. We get in a helm. Blue. Max life. Plus 1 armor scrap. Spell damage. I think we buy this. It's a shield. Okay, that's fine. No, it's actually not fine. That's not what I wanted. Wrap. Oh, we blew it, guys. We wanted a blue. What about gloves? Blue gloves? No, come on.
Farewell.
Check Nessa real quick.
Hello.
How do we screw that up so bad?
What little help I can offer is yours.
Probably blue weapon. I don't want to lose all the stats either. Maybe I really am overthinking this right now, but just trying to be super safe, guys. That's all.
Be well.
Welcome.
Just want to be safe. Need blue something here. Helm or gloves, ideally, or boots. Actually, do we have boots? Oh, can't believe there's no blue. We could blue and chromatic orb, I guess. Maybe. I think we're gonna stick with that. So we will sell this.
Welcome.
I think we're overthinking this stuff, but I think we usually underthink it. Is the problem. Good grab. And cold resist. The best helms that we can get from this guy. It's probably gonna have to be gloves then, right? Really hoping for blue there. All right. Pop that in. Well, we did the best we could there, I think. I think we hang on to the boots still, oddly.
Farewell.
Okay, I feel pretty good about that. Upgrades a normal item to a magic item, so we could actually take the yes, and no, I think we're probably better off doing boots, maybe. 6 armor, 9 lightning resistance. Actually, we could do both. Just a little bit more defense, and now what's just the ring, belt, ring belt still needs to be upgraded. So this kind of thing we wouldn't even have done last playthrough. We would just let it go. And then died very soon. Do we have a portal? We must have. We did, it closed. No, come on. Can't believe that portal closed so quickly. Alright, so we're gonna have to walk back up through the not a huge deal. Mud flats. Portals must only stay down for 15 minutes, which I guess kind of makes sense. We should just be a little bit tankier now, which is exactly what we wanted. Could do a little bit more damage, though. Really. A little bit of everything. Orbital augmentation. We don't have to do this again, do we? Shouldn't. Yeah, I feel like we're doing pretty good damage right now, actually. Pick up all this stuff. I don't really have the portal scrolls to go sell it anyway, so it's kind of a waste. So that person is in Act 8? Maybe? Pretty good. Think about it. So Orb of Augmentation, chance a magic item with a new random modifier. So we could... Actually, this would be a good spot to maybe pop this on. Just so you guys know a little bit about crafting. We're going to learn crafting this time around. Magic items can have a prefix and a suffix. One of each. And so this adds a new random modifier. So for something like this that already has a prefix and a suffix, it would just replace one of the ones that are on it. So for this it would just replace. But this, it should just add one, if I'm not mistaken. Same thing with this. In fact, let's the potential. I don't think which one has a higher potential that we'll keep. This says an implicit modifier. Oh, this is an implicit modifier. So this says, oh, that's not even a magic item. That's actually the best candidate. Pull that off. And so we got 15 max life. See, we wouldn't have done that before. And you may say, well, 15 max life, that's not much. No, it's not much, but it's also more than 0. 0 max life. 15 more. So that's the kind of stuff that you should be doing when you're playing this game. Doing a little bit of crafting. I think crafting is super important early on, especially early on in the league. If you're not crafting, you're pretty much just waiting to die. And we don't really have it quite figured out yet, but we're doing loads better than we were last league. But we actually just weren't doing anything at all. Okay, into the fire here. We actually should have picked up, when we opened this up, we should have walked in here and picked up the waypoint. Kind of silly that we didn't. There is one of these teleportation cheats in here. Or portal scroll cheats. Not a cheat, but it's like I can't remember where it's at, but wherever the fork of the road is in here, you want to drop it there. I should have to re-clear all this. And then you go the right side first and then come back. What level are we? 8? We could probably harvest these level 7 seeds now. Yes. I will get the life.
I am no beast of burden.
I think we drop stuff and pick this stuff up. Take these to the groove. Guess everything's still growing, that's fine. I just pop that in there? I can. Nice. And I can't sell to her, but I can... Can I access my inventory? I thought I could. No, I cannot. Okay. I think you actually have to have seeds. You have to have one of the plant things ready. Do it. The flooded depth. So yeah, I've already made the mistake here. As far as utilizing the portal scroll, we'll get that down someday. By basically just copying other people.
I am no beast of burden.
Actually, a decent pair of boots. Decent in that it has two sockets. We've only got, well, we got 3. Actually, I have 3 linked, which is amazing. Actually, good start. Pick up some essences early. Oh, there's still one alive here. Why won't you
No beast of burden.
die? 2 teleportation scrolls. We may use one here. Increase mana regen. Okay. This is where the something in the depths. Yeah, the Dweller of the Deep. That. Oh, you know what we haven't been using is Frostblink.
Have time to gather my will.
But that's been annoying. We're being slow, guys. We are being very slow and deliberate too. Like, I'm not really worried about dying right now. I feel like, even though, like I said at the beginning of this episode, we've already died once, very early. Just want to be somewhat safe. Like Frostblink plays a little differently than it did last season. Be wrong about that though. Easy enough. I think this is where we get Flame Dash. Interesting. I like Frostblink. I definitely like Flame Dash more. I don't know. Frostblink's not bad. It's underrated, I think. Let's drop that. Pick up the rusted coif. Now, before we leave, do we want to just farm a little bit of XP, or do we just want to bail? I kind of want to farm a little bit of XP. I want to try to get ahead of the boss damage that's going to be coming up. I'm not too worried about the butcher, or not the butcher. What's his name? The first guy that's coming up here. Not the barbarian. God, what is his name? That's terrible. Maybe it is the butcher. I don't know. Alright, let's bail now. Tarkale, what do you got for us? Oh, we have a Holy Relic too we didn't summon. Wow. We're terrible. I wish you could use these from your inventory. That would be great. That. Do that. Do that. And then pick up. Let's see what the build guide wants to do. We can go this way and get this, which is just damage. Actually, this is pretty good, this resistance node. So let's do that. After that. Out of all this stuff, what do I want to probably keep? The helmet might be okay. No sockets or no links on that. It's fine. Driftwood wand. Level 8, level 6. Well, you know what, let's... Red, green, red. Rio 221. Exact same stats. 3 socketed though, which is good, or 3 linked. Although this has 3 prefixes and 3 suffixes. This has 1 prefix and 3 suffixes. Let's actually keep that on. Boots. I think we could probably sell maximum energy shield versus. It's tough. I think maybe we identify that 12 strength and 5 armor. 302, we lose about 15. I think that's probably. And then we're out of stuff here too, right? 250. Pop that on. Still really do want to equip these here. One thing we forgot to check is what does this do? Weapon upgrades a normal item to rare with 1 guaranteed property. Let's just do it now. Yeah, beautiful. I'm not upset about that at all. Actually, pretty good there. Currency. Now we could use this whetstone, but not terribly. Reforges a magic item with new properties. That would have to be which one? That's okay. We've only got one prefix on that, so let's actually replace both. Yeah, so orbital alteration re-rolls both. Well, it gives you anywhere between 1 and 2, but it could potentially re-roll both. Let's go ahead and use this orbit transmutation as well, just for the hex of it. Yeah, I feel pretty good about that. Wow, it looks like we're hitting that hour mark here. I think this may be like the best our character's ever been set up to tackle what they have ahead of them. We're doing the crafting correctly. Well, maybe not correctly, but we're doing it at least, I guess. We could, you know what we should do before we end the episode? Let's put our... Oops, that's not what I want. Let's put on our... we don't have... in use, of course, it's on... Delirium horns on? Beautiful. Can we put that on as well? Use that. Like that. Sure. Gonna look goofy, but yeah, that's fine. So that's gonna do it for this episode, guys. It's a great way to start off the new series here. I have high hopes. I think we can make it to the end with this. If we just take it slow, do it right, we'll get there. If you like the video as usual, drop us a like. If you want to see more from me, TheUnusualMaw, hit the subscribe button. Helps me out a great deal. See you guys in the next episode of Path of Exile, Harvest League, Hardcore, Templar. Yeah, see you guys next time. See you guys.